Do you know what the fashion trend among young people is like in your country? Well, as embarrassing as it may sound, although I consider myself as a young person in my country, I am not strongly socially conscious. However, as far as I see, the most prevalent phenomenon of fashion in my country is old money style, which is pursued by most of my friends. They said that wearing old money clothes can make them feel luxurious and vintage, especially changing others view about their status, that they will become affluent people in their eyes. What activities do young people like to do in your country? The most common activities that young people enjoy doing in my country including using social media and doing online shopping. Due to the strong rise of technological advancement, young people has become more addicted in constantly using them. For example, it is effortless to see that young people can spend all day, even day by day, just surfing TikTok, Facebook, or Yellow, beside chatting or messing with their friends. How do you feel when people don't return things they borrow from you? I feel terrible, or even some cases I can feel disappointed and frustration when someone doesn't return things, because it demonstrates that they don't respect for ownership and they are not responsible people in returning. Importantly, my choice is strongly betrayal, or even sometimes it illustrates that I am taken advantage of material value. Do you like lending to others? Well, whether I lend to others really depends on the person and the situation. Uh, if I have a strong sense of mutual trust in them, like my close friends or family members, I don't hesitate to lend them money. Um, as I believe that they would do the same for me if I were in difficult situation. However, if, if I don't know the person well, or I have doubt whether about they return the money, I tend to be more hesitate. I believe that lending should be based on trust and responsibility. In some cases, I um, will politely refuse and offer them another kind of help, like advice or guidance on managing finances. Have you ever borrowed money from others? Yes, I borrow money from my close friend or family members. In some specific urgent situations, and whenever I borrow money, I'm always paying back on time. Although I'm always try to avoid borrowing because its financial responsibility make me feel uncomfortable. In some emergency, um, I don't have enough money, so I have to borrow from my loved one. Have you borrowed books from others? Definitely, yes. I have borrowed books mostly from library or sometimes my friends, because I can't have the ability to possess all books in the world. So whenever I want to read the book that I don't have, I usually come to library and borrow and borrow them. Um, my reading serves both academic and entertainment purpose. Uh, so my book that I borrow from library is so diverse and different